You got it.
Welcome to another movie. As you can see, we have another car. So about a month ago, this was the last military truck that I was missing in my collection, because I now have almost all cars, not talking about the versions of 2x2 and 6x6, 4x4 and 6x6, because if I have one of them, I don't need another one, so I just choose one. Like there, I don't remember, I think JJRC, if I remember, there's a version with 4 wheels and 6 wheels. I have the version with 4 wheels. That's because I'm modifying it to full metal, and it will be much harder to buy all the upgrades for 6x6, and 4x4 was much more easy. What we have in here is a JJRC Q75. This one is similar to the Fayee FY004, if I remember, the Halifax car that I really like. I have lights inside and some more upgrades, but I wanted to have this as a company for the Halifax. And this one looked great. I like the cab idea, but in this moment WPL just released new car. There is a WPL, I don't remember the model. It's not a military truck, it's a transport truck, but that thing looked amazing. But I need to wait for it to arrive. You can find the link to it in here, and I will need to get that one because I like how it's looking, and now I'm again missing one car in my collection. It's endless, but still I need to have it. So what we have in here, this is something new. Up to 500 grams loading. That's something new, they never write that. It's hard word. Consolid battery. I needed to check what that means, and it means it's hidden. That's something new. Included plain differential. That means I will need to lock it because that's dumb to have a crawler with open differentials. 6-wheel drive, shock absorbers, of course, shocks absorbers, speed conversion. That's just nice words for everything that all others have the same. Standard radio, not much in here. There are 2 versions. I think I have the green. I don't remember now, but I think I have the green. And here is how it's looking. It's you can see clearly it's a typical graphic in here. It's because it's exactly the same picture, just duplicated. I don't like this thing. I don't know if that's a ventilation or something like that, but I just don't like the look of it. Okay, so not much interesting in here. Also on the bottom, I did waited about 2 months, I think, for it. It's stuck in some country that I never heard about, and I waited quite long for it. Okay, so let me open it and we will see what we get. Small pulse in here. Look, WPL. That's how you pack a car. Not in a box that is crashing in the shipping. This is how you secure the car properly. Look and learn. Okay, back to opening. Okay, so we have everything in here. So battery was not closed. I hope it not break anything, but I did find these 2 black plastic pieces inside, and I have no idea what they should do, so I hope they didn't break anything on the car, but I will need to check that. So I really hope it doesn't break anything. So I have the green one, and that's the one I ordered. Sorry, I forget because it was a long time ago. hidden battery, nothing new. Fayee have exactly the same, but the Fayee have this dumb plug for the camera that look really dumb on the car, and this one doesn't have it. Okay, but first let's see the radio. Nothing interesting. It's not differential. That means I will need to modify this. Probably 2 batteries, but this thing will just go out. I did think it was differential, so interesting. What in the hell is this button? That's something new. So that's a bummer. Nothing interesting, of course. It's in here, a charger and screwdriver. So let's unscrew it and see what batteries are inside. Probably yes, 2 AA batteries, so nothing new in here. Let's put it on the side. A 800 2S LiPo battery. I think it's LiPo. It's 7.4 volts, so it should be LiPo. Let's put the cover back. I need to take that dumb sticker. Please use both of hands, gently press the battery compartment cover, blah blah blah. Okay, and let's see the car itself. It's big, so it's hard to fit in the camera. So you know, it's identical to almost all others. I like the lights on the front. Of course, the rear mirrors open slightly, not fully. Oh, they click. Oh, that's nice. The doors open, same as on the Halifa. I did get Halifa with broken door. That means the figure will be again a problem. I can see already can see the differential. So that will need to be. It's full upgrade on this car again, and I need my printer to make that. Oops, sorry. Something is. I can see a screw, here a screw or something like that. Oh, yeah. Another plastic. What in the hell? Probably, yeah, the leaf spring is broken. Always the shipping is a problem. And you did see how they secure it. So all those plastic pieces that you did see are from the leaf springs. Not a big problem. I have many spare parts from upgrades, and I can replace that. That's not a big problem. What type of motor? Oh, it's a bigger motor. What was it? 370? It's those round motors. It's not a 150, the cheapest toy motor. It's something much better, so that's nice. As I can see the centering. Sorry, it's hard to hold it. You can see the famous centering. It's really hard to get to it mechanism, so that means it will need a servo. My 3D printed mount should work fine. It's broken, and that one look also like a broken plastic. Soft shocks, soft, not something new. Always are really hard. Oh, that's quite nice. It means the shock should work much better than the on the old WPLs. It doesn't have that multi leaf spring connection on the center, like what was it? One of the models from WPL with the 6 wheels had a multi leaf spring mechanism. That was something new on all models. This one just doesn't have it, just 6 separate leaves, and actually that's most of it. Probably this thing opens, yes, exactly the same like all other models. So mostly you can already know that it's just taking all of this and finding the new top part. So they probably have most of the cars have the same bed like any others. They just change the cap, and that's all. So the mirrors look quite nice. No reflection, if you wonder. I really hate this thing. I have no idea what it is, but I really hate it. This thing look dumb, like in the old toys when there was a police car with giant light on the top. This thing look the same. Maybe it is the original car, but I just don't like on this one. But the car look quite amazing. I really like it. Okay, so let's now I will first put the battery, because my favorite tested another batteries. Okay, let's see it. It's on. The battery first. Two hands like they write it. I need to glue that because that thing look not in scale. Let's see how it's fitting inside. Oh, it's quite a big room for a battery. You could fit much better, much bigger battery. Okay, let's turn the radio. Let's turn. Oh, it's on already. One light is much stronger. It's not the camera, it's just this one is stronger than this one, but we will modify that, of course. Maybe I get a light kit for it. So it was on. Let's see. The most loved buzzing steering 01. That's too bad. A very big delay. Let me make some more space for it. The delay from the transmitter to the receiver is about 1 second or maybe half second. So you need to prepare for a much faster braking, because this thing is a pain. It is quite fast. Let's see how. Sorry, you may not hear me because of the buzzing, but I want to see how the motor can get the car on the obstacle. Oh, not a big problem. But I can see the differential on it is another disaster, because when one will get on something, the other one will spin, and the car will just transfer all the motion to the wheels that are not touching the ground, and that's a disaster. So there are few ways to fix that. Oh, the window, the mirror. So you need to open this. There will be a gear that when you unscrew it, they will have 3 small gears inside. You can put anything like hot glue, a little bit hot glue inside, quickly close it, and that will lock the differentials. Or I have a very thick oil for differentials. That way it will still be able to move, but really hard, but it will lock the differential to just move like a solid axle. So that's quite easy to fix. This problem is easy because I have this plastic, so that's not a big problem. But changing the electronic, of course, and changing the servo will require for me a 3D printer, and that thing I don't have in this moment because I still struggle with that dumb Ender 3 Pro 3rd edition with the glass bed, and I still did not fix it. So this thing will need to wait for the upgrade. For now I will take it out. We will see how it's working outside. Probably I will not film it from the ground because this thing will drive not too good. Sorry, but the electronic is a disaster in here, when all others, probably all the models that are getting out, that they are selling and making now, have the differential steering, differential throttle. So going back, exactly going back in with the electronic that the WPL have in the first models is a disaster in this moment, because this thing will just not sell. Too bad, because this thing looked great, but in this moment I will need to upgrade most of the car, because I need to put new ESC, all the new transmitter, receiver, maybe battery. I think I will change the battery also, and work on the lights, because this is disaster, because one is working, the other one doesn't, so that's not the good idea. I will probably make it that these two small lights will turn on when I turn on the model, and I will have these two on the switch, or probably have because the LED, not the LED, the RC switch have two connections. I can tune it both as a separate, but I have a Dumbo RC ESC that have one channel, so probably this one will be always on and this one will be on the button. So I will need to order probably the remote only, and maybe the battery, because I don't need this battery in this moment, because I will have something with a normal plug. Not a I don't know how this plug is called. I mean, this one, it was JST, not important, because I will just switch the battery and put this in the box with other parts. Why is this so bent? I will fix it later. Okay, so let's see it outside and see you in the next movie.